Today in this interview, we have with us Mark Vaz, who is currently a senior GPU architect at NVIDIA in USA and is also a part-time student for masters in Stanford University. So Mark, let's start this interview by you telling us about the field of artificial intelligence from your experience and how can you relate it to real-world applications.
Okay, so the field of artificial intelligence is a very broad field. In general, it means some form of machine intelligence, something as simple as an algorithm that does a fixed function behavior. For example, an algorithm that increases the brightness in your phone can be considered a form of artificial intelligence, all the way to, for example, something like an algorithm that plays chess or an algorithm that plays video games or understands language. All of that is considered to be considered to fall into the category of artificial intelligence. The field is moving away from a sort of special purpose intelligence, which is the ability to solve just one problem, to a more general purpose intelligence where a single intelligent entity can actually solve many different problems because it has certain underlying properties such as creativity, flexibility, things like that. So that's the direction in which the field is moving as of today.
These different terms like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, so how closely related are they and what is the difference between these three?
So artificial intelligence is a catch-all term for any sort of intelligence that is machine based. The simplest example might be like a tic-tac-toe game, right? The tic-tac-toe game is a really simple game. To solve the game of tic-tac-toe, it's possible to write an algorithm to solve it. And that algorithm, though completely fixed function, though it has no ability to learn, would still be considered a form of artificial intelligence. A slightly more complicated example might be the ability to play a game like Pac-Man. So that's a slightly more complicated game. The search space is larger, but those are all examples of, in this case, a machine that exhibits what appears to be intelligent behavior, but it's not truly intelligent. That's fixed function artificial intelligence, right? That's the all-encompassing field. But within that field, now you have the fixed function intelligence where you sort of hard-coded in intelligent behavior. And then there's the other sort of intelligence, which is flexible intelligence and the ability to learn. And machine learning and data science sort of fall into that field. So machine learning and data science is the science of how to extract insight from data. And the insight can be whatever you want it to be. But the argument is essentially that human beings learn from data, and within data, there exist these intrinsic patterns. Can we create systems that are able to learn that patterns given the right motivation? So rather than hard coding the behavior of the algorithm, you sort of give the system a motivation that you've coded up, and you give it a mechanism of learning. And those two things together, along with data, sort of ensure that the system learns.
You also worked as a GPU architect in NVIDIA, right? And you are doing your master's. So first, can you describe about your role or the role of a GPU architect in a company?
Now, there's a lot